when you grow up hating your fucking childhood and hating your fucking life when you were a fucking kid, you develop a certain set of skills. My name is Chris Johnson. You develop the ability to, like, detect the shifts in energy. I know that might sound like new age bullshit, but I'm not one of these fucking assholes that are like, you know, burning Epsom salts and fucking rubbing magnetic oils all over my balls to try to fucking loosen up my chakras or whatever the fuck these people are doing. This is fucking legitimate shit. If you had a parent who sucked, if you're ever around a fucking asshole, like my dad sucked, right? My dad was a huge piece of shit. You never knew what the fuck you were going to get from him. Some days he'd be like happy and he'd want to talk to you. Some days he'd look at you and he'd be like, yeah. And then you'd be like, oh motherfucker, I got to get the fuck out of here because I'm ready to get fucking grounded. I didn't even fucking do anything. You know, you get those days where like he's fucking pissy and you don't want to fucking get in that situation. So you'd be sitting around, it'd be like 5 o'clock. You're a kid. You're playing with your fucking toys, your Legos or some bullshit. And then you hear the garage door open. You're like, Dad's home. And then there's no excitement. Like if you're in a good family, you probably get like a little bit of excitement like when your dad's home. Like, Dad's home. Holy shit. I wonder what the fuck's going on. Maybe we're going to eat. But this was like, fucking hair stands up a little bit. Like, what the fuck's happening? And then you hear him pull in and you can listen to like the car rev. You're like, oh, this doesn't sound good. You can hear the door slam. You're like, oh my God, did you fucking feel it? You can just feel the fucking tension to the point where like he walks in, says nothing, and you can just sense it. Like, this is not the fucking day. I am going downstairs to my room. And then you just stay there the rest of the night. Some days, like, he get out of the car, you hear him singing. You're like, oh, he seems a little pleasant. The energy's good today. It's good energy today. I can fucking stay upstairs and not get yelled at for nothing. One of those types of things. So that happens over and over. You develop that as like a survival mechanism. I talked about it in therapy a lot. You just get used to the point where like you know what the fuck you're going to be dealing with. And in order to protect yourself, you just get the ability to sense all that crazy shit. Here's the fucked up thing. I can still do that now. I still have the ability to do that now. And I used to think like, hey, this is great. Because when things are really fucked up, I can sense like when things are a little awkward and get the fuck out of there in a situation. But the judge told me the other day, he just fucking rocked my goddamn world with us. He's like, that shit can also make you fucking crazy. Because anytime you sense a change in the fucking energy, you go fucking nuts because you don't know what the fuck is causing it. He's absolutely right. So like if one of my buddies has a little bit different energy, I always internalize it. I think, what the fuck did I do? What did I say? Are we not talking today? What the fuck is happening here? And then I start going fucking bananas, probably over nothing, but maybe it's not nothing. See? That's the thing. Maybe it's not fucking nothing. And then it just, you know, that shit just kind of rifles around in my fucking brain and I start to fucking panic a little bit. I get really pissed sometimes when I think about like how I grew up because I almost feel like I was fucked twice. Because I wasn't happy growing up. And then like, now that I'm in my fucking 30s and I've been in therapy for 4 fucking years, like just shit just fucking unravels in my fucking head that gets like traced back to that shit. And I just get fucking angry again. Like, wasn't it fucking bad enough that I fucking lived through it as a kid? Wasn't it bad enough? Why the fuck do I gotta be dealing with it now? Why the fuck can't I have normal fucking relationships now with fucking anybody because of shit that happened when I was a goddamn child? Because what fucking happens is like, it's weird. Like I fucking hate my dad now. I haven't talked to him in 10 fucking years. And I'm at peace with that. I don't care about that. But what I fucking care about is the fact that that really fucked me up to the point where I can't have normal relationships now. Because when I was a child, I didn't get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it takes you a long time to get to the point where you're like, you know what, fuck this guy. It's like, well, he's your dad. Your parents are supposed to love you, right? They're supposed to give a shit about you. Well, why the fuck don't they? Like, what did I do, right? Because I had to have done something. That's how it always was. Like, I had to have done something. Was I bad? Did I do this? Like, because a lot of times, a lot of shit that I did fucking angered his fucking ass. Sometimes I didn't fucking do anything. He just assumed the fucking worst or whatever. So, like, I'm always defending myself. I'm always in a situation where, like, I'm trying to please this motherfucker that is just a huge asshole. And it was impossible to do. So when you grow up, you get into a relationship with a eventual spouse that is that. You're trying to please somebody that fucking hates you, and then you can never fucking do it, and then you just light 14 fucking years on fire and go through a fucking super expensive divorce that you're still pulling yourself out of financially. And then, like, I can't have, like, normal relationships with anybody. Because I always think I fucking did something wrong. I always think I fucked something up. Now, granted, I probably fucked something up. You know what I'm saying? I probably fucked something up because I fuck a lot of things up. But it's not necessarily the case. Like, it can't all be me all the fucking time, can it? I mean, I can't be that much of a fuck up, can I? I don't think so. I fucking hope not. Or it's like a fucking blessing and a curse. Like, I love who I am. And I wouldn't be who I am if I didn't go through every fucking pile of shit day to get to this point. But goddamn, there's been a lot of shitty days. You know what I mean? There's been a lot of fucking shitty days. I'm at the point where, like, I don't want any shitty days anymore. I just want to level things out. I don't want to constantly wonder why the fuck I don't fucking matter to anybody. I don't want to think about that. I want to just have a fucking like blank slate and to just like go to the goddamn gym and fucking play some fucking games and have some fucking laughs and not have to fucking worry about like, hey, the energy fucking changed. Like, what the fuck did I do? I thought we were buddies, right? Did I do something? Probably not. But like, I can't stop thinking that I did. Even my fucking therapist says that a lot. She's like, well, it's probably not you. I understand that. But the thing is, like, even if you understand it, if you still feel like it is, then it's still affecting you the same way. Does that make any sense? If you still feel it in your fucking chest, it might as well be fucking happening. It might as well be you. You might as well have fucking done something because I'm gonna be feeling like I did something anyway. That's like the key to Chris Johnson, that I always think that I am the cause of every fucking problem with anybody that I've ever come into fucking contact with. I'll be back Sundays and Wednesdays. That's when new podcast episodes are out. Podbean is the host. Every fucking episode is there. Website or the app. I'm also on Google Play and Apple Podcasts and Spotify. It's on Facebook too. I'm also on Twitter. That's at Johnson Hates You, and on Instagram at Maybe 5 Minutes.